On today's ProPresenter show, brought to you by ChurchTechU.com, using the Stage2 app with an Apple TV in ProPresenter. Hi, and welcome again to the ProPresenter show. This is the show where I help you with ProPresenter. My name is Paul Allen Clifford. So I've been looking to pick up an Apple TV. I'm slowly trying to get all the hardware you could possibly use with ProPresenter, and the Apple TV was one of those things that I just hadn't picked up yet. I was really hoping to get a used one, save a little bit of money, because you're looking at my entire company right here. So we're not a big operation, so I have to save money where I can. And so this past Sunday I did just that. I found it on Facebook. Someone was selling one. And so this is a 4th generation. It's the one with the Siri remote. I don't know that you can make that out all that well, but the Siri remote. And that's the one you'll need. You'll need a 4th generation or a 4K or newer, because they have the App Store. So let's head over to my computer. I'll show you how to set it up, and then we'll show you what's playing on the Apple TV and how that looks. So here we are in ProPresenter, and you're probably thinking, oh, Paul, that doesn't look all that different than normal. You're right, it doesn't. So let's start off by heading into preferences, because there's something we need to set up here. You'll notice I only have 2 displays right now. In a future episode I'll show you how to add the 3rd display as the Apple TV and the downsides of doing that. But let's do that, and what we're going to do is click on Network here. Now here are the things you need to enable. You need to enable the network and the port. Just enable that, because without that you can't enable anything else. So enable that, and then enable the Stage Display app and put in a password. I'm using 1234, but whatever, it really doesn't matter. So make sure you do that. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that we are on the Stage Display output. So yep, there we go. So Command 3 does that. You'll notice that there's a little bar here because I'm using the live slide output. So that looks kind of similar to the regular output, but I'll show you why that's important here in just a minute. But first, let's head over to the Apple TV and take a look at that. Okay, so here we are, and first thing I want to show you is, in order to get this, what you want to do is search for ProPresenter. So I'm going to see if Siri will recognize that word. ProPresenter. No luck. Okay, that's probably because of the space. So I'm just going to delete this and go to P. Let's go down. You'll notice it's already shown up, but okay. So there we go. $10, not free, not included, but one pleasant surprise that I got was that I'd already had the iPhone, iPad version of Stage 2, and apparently that is included with the Apple TV version rather is included with this. So you'll notice I've already installed this, but it had the little cloud icon, and here are some screenshots of the things you can do with it. So let's head back and down, and I have it right here. So here we have, I can do a manual connection if I wanted to, but you shouldn't need to. It should just show up here. And this is my computer. And notice it asks for the password. So I'm going to dictate that with the Siri remote. 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason it's being a little slow today, but you see how that works. Now I can click done, and comes right into this. Tell you that when you first start this up, it'll try and find it. Make sure both your Apple TV and your ProPresenter computer are on the same network, otherwise this just won't work. You can change between the layout. You can do ProPresenter current, which should show you what ProPresenter is seeing. So let me, over here in ProPresenter, I'm gonna, yep. So basically it changes when you have a queue that changes it or you change it manually. So just like we saw earlier, that's what's on my preview, the stage display preview in ProPresenter. Then you can also first select that, and then you can either go with any of the layouts that you have. So you'll notice I have a default layout, which is just the current verse, and then the live layout. So let's go to the default layout and hit menu again, and you'll notice that the current words are up there. I'm just cycling through these. So you'll notice here we're still on the stage display layout, but when I head back over to Apple TV, we're on a different layout. So I can have both running at the same time. Notice this little gray bar up here. I am in fact still on this layout. So you could have one for the producers, one for the band, you know, just a couple of different layouts that are different based on how you do it. So that's a cool feature. But let's head back over to Apple TV, and I'm going to hit the menu button again. Can adjust the underscan. So here, let me get it really small. You see how it's smaller than the screen, so I can tweak that so that it fits perfectly on my screen. Go back, and connection. So I have different connections here. So it's a pretty cool feature that you can do this to have not only a different stage display, but one that's only connected via the network. So I hope that helped you. I hope that now you can see why you'd use an Apple TV. You could have a wireless connection via Wi-Fi. I strongly advise that you have your Apple TV and your ProPresenter machine on a dedicated network, though, so that other people interacting with the internet or whatever doesn't necessarily affect that. But it is a cool little feature. Next time we'll talk all about using Apple's AirPlay technology with the Apple TV and why you may or may not want to do that with ProPresenter. If you like this content, by all means, like, subscribe, and share it with other people. And I suspect that you'd probably like to really get into some of the courses that I have. So head over to tdm.fyi/pro, the number 6, hardware, mini, MINI, and there you could join the ProPresenter 6 hardware mini course, which is the course that this lesson and subsequent Apple TV lessons are going to be part of. Until next time, this is Paul Allen Clifford with TrinityDigitalMedia.com. Go out and change eternity.